morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. If I could have your attention, please. Welcome to the 2021 San Diego County Annual Volunteer Recognition Ceremony. We'd like to begin today's ceremony by presenting a brief video on volunteerism in the County of San Diego.
Here at the county, we don't just support volunteerism, we deeply appreciate it. We recognize the time individuals give is an act of service. It's a service to your community, to civic participation. It makes our county stronger, and we are so grateful.
Hi, can I help you with anything? Hi, my name is Betty Unibe, and I'm a volunteer for the San Diego County Library. I happened to visit the Santee Friends of the Library store, and I loved it. It was such a wonderful experience. The people were wonderful, and I said, this is what I will do when I retire, and I did. The money that we make here in the store goes to our local branch. It's exciting to see people come in and find a book that they've been looking for. It makes me feel good that even when things are not going so great in the world, that you know in your local little sphere that you're doing something to help other people and yourself. It's fun. I've discovered that had I not been a teacher for 36 years, I would have loved to have been a librarian. Just didn't know it.
Volunteers bring us firsthand knowledge, expertise, and lived experiences from the very communities we serve. Volunteers make for better county government and healthier and stronger communities. Thank you for everything that you do.
It's your first time to the park?
I'm a volunteer at Otay Lakes County Park. I've lived in San Diego about 19 years, and I figured a few years ago, hey, it's my time. It's my time to give back, and I'm really glad and feel really grateful in order to have that opportunity with the county. It's really been a really wonderful experience. The park is darn near 100 years old. I mean, this park is beautiful and has amazing, amazing history. You get to work with the community, clear trails, just make sure the park's looking great. And then sometimes what we'll do is we'll say, hey, let's put a barbecue here, let's put a fence over here, let's plant some trees. I really love giving back to the community. It's really fulfilling.
Volunteers provide a significant value to the county and our community. Their contributions are worth more than $30 million each and every year.
I'm Molly Kuling.
And I'm Bill Kuling, and we're volunteers for Animal Services. I was a mailman for 37 years, and I figured what better job, instead of running from dogs, now I walk them. When we get done volunteering, we feel really good about what we've done. And we know we're helping the animals that maybe had the best home or down on their luck, and we come in here and help them to find a better place to live.
We enjoy working with the animals and with the people. I knew I was going to be retiring in a few years and something to fill my time, so I wanted to volunteer and help the animals.
Just knowing that I'm helping out and doing something positive with my time.
Volunteering gives individuals opportunities to receive training and work experience to help jumpstart careers.
I'm Amanda Bates, and I'm a volunteer with the Foster Youth Mentor Program. I work with youth who are placed in foster care, being an adult that works with them. I've done going to the library, applying for colleges and scholarships, homework, school projects, going to their sporting events. Well, I kind of grew up around the system, so my dad was a county social worker who's retired now. I love the feeling of giving back, being able to be that significant adult for youth who don't have other people or don't have the positive role models.
I'm so thankful for the county's volunteers. Volunteers are the backbone of the county. Animal services, libraries, parks, even the sheriff's department can't do it without you. Your volunteerism makes the difference in our community. You help lift us, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the County Communications Office for their work in producing that video. Good morning, Chair Fletcher, members of the Board of Supervisors, members of county staff, and to our honorees and their family and friends. I welcome you to the County of San Diego's annual Volunteer Recognition Ceremony. Annually, we recognize department programs and honor individuals who have provided outstanding volunteer service. The County Volunteer Program is department-based, and we want to acknowledge the department heads who support these programs and the department volunteer coordinators who keep these programs strong. The individuals who are being honored today have been nominated by their respective departments for having provided outstanding service. They are representative of close to 5,000 volunteers who contributed over $12 million of service to the residents of San Diego County last fiscal year alone. We are thankful for the work that you've done and to all the volunteers who have made this county a better place. Chair Fletcher.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for your team and all the work you do, and a special thank you to all of our volunteers. We value you, we appreciate you, we welcome you. The ability to recognize you today, in many ways, each of you represent all of the volunteers you serve with. You've been chosen for this special recognition, but you are representing so many people who come together to help make our county work, and we're very grateful and appreciative for what you do day in and day out, and this is the smallest way we can recognize the tremendous work that each and every one of you do. Before we begin our celebration, our colors will be presented this morning by the Poway Sheriff Department Honor Guard. I would ask everyone in attendance to please stand for the presentation of colors. I would now like to introduce Alexia Santiago and Ollie Santiago, who will lead us in today's Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you both for joining us.
Please place your right hand. Please place your right hand over your heart. Okay. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag.
To the flag.
Of United States of America.
Of United States of America.
And to the republic.
And to the republic.
For which it stands.
For which it stands.
One nation.
Under God.
Indivisible.
Indivisible.
With liberty and justice for all.
With liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. Wonderful job. Thank you both for joining us. Please retire the colors. All right. With that, you may be seated, and I'll invite the supervisors to join me at the podium. As a board of supervisors, we're incredibly pleased to come together today to recognize the contributions of our amazing San Diego County volunteers, and in particular our volunteer coordinators. Volunteering has been and continues to be deeply ingrained in the spirit and tradition not only of our nation, but here of our county government. And we appreciate those volunteers whose activities and energy and effort really help enrich the quality of life for every single San Diego County resident. At the county, we want to recognize those individuals, and we will recognize specific individuals as we move forward. But we want to start by recognizing our volunteer coordinator. The department volunteer coordinators are to be commended for the success in recruiting, managing, motivating, directing, and helping inspire our volunteers. The clerk of the board recently just shared that during fiscal year 2021, almost 5,000 volunteers added services valued at nearly $16 million to the county, along with almost $400,000 in monetary and tangible, intangible gifts were donated to the volunteer program. This is a wonderful thing that not only helps our citizens, but helps our bottom line. San Diego County volunteers are a part of the county's strength and one of our greatest resources, and so it's my honor as chair, along with my colleagues, to officially proclaim the 17th day of August 2021 to commend San Diego County volunteers for their outstanding service, leadership, and commitment to the San Diego community and the well-being of our area residents, and in honor of this, to declare the month of August to be San Diego County Volunteer Appreciation Month throughout San Diego County. Thank you all so very, very much for everything that you do. Before we present our proclamation to Kristen Barangan, the countywide volunteer coordinator, I want to ask my colleagues if they would like to make any remarks before we do that. No? You go. All right. All right, Kristen, where are you at? Let's give Kristen a round of applause. I invite you to say a few words, and then we'll take a picture.
Great. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Chair and members of the board. The County Volunteer Program continues to thrive because of the support of the Board of Supervisors and the efforts of the volunteer coordinators. But most of all, it's because of the volunteers like you who share your time and talents in providing valuable service to the county and the communities you serve. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you all.
If we could have all the volunteer coordinators join the supervisor for a quick photo.
I was going to ask him a question. That's okay. Are you in this picture? Do you want me to push him in a little bit? Yeah. Okay. So you guys got to get into that.
All right. All right. We're going last photo.
Actually, stand up, sir. I'm sorry. I can't. See you behind this thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Hold there, please. Good. 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 One more. Okay, great. Thank you so much.
One more. Wait.
Great. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Let's give our volunteer coordinators another round of applause. Chair Fletcher and members of the board, I'm honored to present the 2021 County Volunteers of the Year. As I call out the honorees' names, I would invite the department head and volunteer coordinator to come forward and join your honoree. We will begin with the library department that is recognizing 4 volunteers. I'd like to invite them forward all at this time.
Hold on. Let me get him first. Okay.
Betty Uniby represents the library department in Bonita Sunnyside. Betty has volunteered over 5,000 hours over the past 10 years as a volunteer for the Bonita Sunnyside Friends of the Library. She works in the bookstore and has also served as secretary for 4 years and president for nearly 5 years. I'd like to recognize
Oh my gosh, okay.
So why don't we go Okay, read the statement for each one? Yep. Okay, so we're going to do the statement for each one and then quick picture. Okay, so we got the first one.
We'll begin with Betty.
If you're not Betty, get out of the picture. No, you're Betty. You are Betty, so you stay in the picture. There you go.
It's fine.
And then we'll do the next word.
Betty Unibay has volunteered over 5,000 hours over the past 10 years as a volunteer for the Bonita Sunnyside Friends of the Library. She works in the bookstore and has also served as secretary for 4 years and president for nearly 5 years. She has also participated in countless book sales as well as the annual Twilight Parade and the Bonita Fest, where she represented the Friends of the Library. Most recently, Betty was involved in packing up the entire bookstore in preparation for the remodel and expansion of the Bonita Sunnyside Library. In July 2020, she was again involved in unpacking and organizing the entirety of the bookstore contents into the new space. Her hours of dedication to the Friends of the Library and bookstore have made it possible for the library to offer valuable programs and services to the Bonita Sunnyside community. Congratulations, Betty.
You're done. You can go.
Next up, we have Connie Smith representing the Library Department in El Cajon. Connie has also volunteered over 5,000 hours over the past 20 years in supportive roles at the El Cajon Library. She recently served as president of the Friends of the El Cajon Library for 4 years. Since 2018, Connie paved the way for an expanded new bookstore, celebrating a grand reopening on March 12, 2020. She has a tremendous commitment to El Cajon, to building opportunities for youth to grow, and to literacy. Her advocacy efforts on behalf of the library and her role as an educator and mentor for youth demonstrate her passion for reading and libraries. Congratulations, Connie. Moira Nybert represents the Library Department in Valley Center. Moira has been a member of the Valley Center Friends of the Library Board for 11 years and is currently serving as the Friends of the Library Board President, a position she has held for 3 years. Moira has been a volunteer at the Valley Center branch for 11 years and has contributed over 1,000 hours of service. She also serves on the Board of Directors of the Valley Center Chamber of Commerce and is a respected member of the Valley Center community. Congratulations, Moira. Pamela Howe represents the Library Department in Cardiff. Pamela contributed 500 hours per year for the last 10 years. She is the current Vice President of Friends of the Cardiff Library. Pam is currently serving as a volunteer in the Book Nook inside the Cardiff branch of the San Diego County Library, where she has been tireless in her efforts of organizing quarterly book sales, working weekly, often daily, in the sorting and pricing of books and in staffing the store. Pam has continually been the lead person for the Friends Group, raising thousands of dollars in support of the library. Congratulations, Pamela. Next are outstanding volunteers from the Health and Human Services Agency. First is Amy Sharp. She is being recognized by the Child Welfare Services Foster Youth Mentor Program. Amy has been mentoring 2 youth for close to 5 years and has become a lifelong connection and support for these young men. In addition to being a significant figure in her mentees' lives, Amy has been supporting other at-risk youth in the community. She founded a health subcommittee for the San Diego Human Trafficking Advisory Council, and she has volunteered nearly 500 hours of service supporting the health subcommittee. In total, Amy has contributed a total of 810 hours of volunteer work. Congratulations, Amy. Gianna Crispell is being recognized by Child Welfare Services Polinsky Children's Center. As a volunteer horticulturalist, master gardener, Gianna Crispell has been a Polinsky Children's Center volunteer for 15 months. Gianna has dedicated this time to providing a hands-on community garden experience for the Polinsky Children's Center children. Her volunteer hours include the coordination for teaching the art and science of growing fruit, vegetables, and flowers. Along with planting and harvesting the crops, Gianna teaches the children how to create unique bird feeders, bird baths, and garden art. Congratulations, Gianna. Ray Pierce is also being recognized by Child Welfare Services. Ray has been volunteering with Promises to Kids for 7 years and has donated over 500 hours of his time. In the past 3 years, he attended over half of the monthly Camp Connect outings that bring together separated siblings in foster care. Ray was also involved in 16 Camp Connect monthly outings in the past 3 years for nearly 300 separated siblings in foster care, as well as the annual back-to-school shopping and holiday events for nearly 850 county foster youth. Congratulations, Ray. Yahara Dominguez is being recognized by Behavioral Health Services. Yahara has been a student intern since the fall of 2020, donating 480 hours of service. During her time with the East County Case Management Division, Yahara helped and supported clients with long-term mental health problems to maintain housing, obtain financial assistance, medical and psychiatric treatment, and assist clients with links to other community services such as education, support groups, and social programs. During the spring semester, Yahara was able to engage clients and learn about their personal goals and learn how to help them take steps in reaching their goals. Congratulations, Yahara. Megha Patel is being recognized by the Health and Human Services Agency Central and South Regions Administration. Megha is unable to join us today, so accepting her on her behalf will be Volunteer Coordinator Juliette Weeks. Megha was instrumental in supporting the city's government and tribal nations COVID-19 sector response team, volunteering over 250 hours. She played a key role in supporting the sector response team telebriefings, which at the time were taking place weekly. Megha was key in crafting language and emails on public health orders and state guidance updates, as well as other COVID-19 related information that was then disseminated to city managers and tribal nation leaders. Megha helped maintain the city's government tribal nation sector webpage to ensure dissemination of consistent and accurate information. Congratulations, Megha. Ray Villalu is being recognized by the Health and Human Services Agency's Office of Strategy and Innovation. Ray has taken ownership of developing the COVID-19 sector newsletter that goes out twice a week to provide the business community with pertinent resources and updates. Ray uses his creativity to refresh and organize the newsletter as needed. Some of Ray's daily activities are developing and curating pertinent resources and updates for the weekly business sector newsletters, updating and organizing the business sector resource log. Congratulations, Ray. Planning and Development Services is recognizing 2 volunteers. We'd like to recognize Franklin Woody Barnes. Unfortunately, Woody passed away on July 25th of this year. Here today, we have Woody's son, Scott Barnes, accepting the award on his behalf. Let's please take a moment of silence in honor of Woody. Woody was a member of the Julian Community Planning Group since 1982, volunteering for nearly 39 years and thousands of hours. He and his family have lived in Julian for generations, and he was proud to be part of the planning groups, as it has been instrumental in preserving the community character and historic qualities of Julian. Over the course of his service, Woody attended hundreds of meetings and spent countless hours learning about development projects, considering community input, and making recommendations to the County of San Diego on projects in the Julian community planning area. Thank you to Scott for being here today to accept your father's award. Our next honoree is Pat Ulm. She is unable to be here today, so volunteer coordinator Jessica Turner is accepting the award on her behalf. Pat was first appointed as a member of the Crest-Ahisa Granite Hills Harbison Canyon Community Planning Group in March of 1982, serving 34 years and thousands of hours of volunteer time. During her time on the planning group, she served on a number of subcommittees as the vice chair and the chair. Over the course of her service, Pat attended hundreds of meetings and spent countless hours learning about development projects, considering community input, and making recommendations to the County of San Diego on projects in the Crest-Ahisa Granite Hills Harbison Canyon subregions. Congratulations, Pat. Jackie Hanneman is being recognized by the Parks and Recreation Department. Jackie is a founding member of the Save Our Forest Committee within the Fallbrook Land Conservancy. For over 50 years, she has spoken for the trees by preserving, planting, and caring for thousands of trees throughout Fallbrook. She leads monthly volunteer activities, including tree planting and beautification in county parks, other conserved parkland, private property, and county road medians and shoulders. At 90 years young, in 2020, Jackie was the department's point of contact with Save Our Forest for planting 100 trees at Live Oak Park to celebrate the park's 100th birthday. Jackie enlisted dozens of volunteers over 4 planting days from January to December 2020. Working harder and faster than anyone on site, Jackie's work ethic was contagious, helping to achieve the planting goal for each day. When tighter restrictions paused volunteer activities, Jackie kept her tree planting volunteers updated and enthusiastic about completing the goal. On December 6th, 2020, the 100th tree, a 36-inch box live oak tree, was planted under Jackie's supervision. Congratulations, Jackie. Jeannette Osori is being recognized by the Office of the Public Defender. Jeannette has a passion for investigative work. She started volunteering after earning her bachelor's degree in criminology and justice studies from California State University, San Marcos. She has been especially helpful in a homicide case where she helped investigators conduct social media investigations, obtain confidential records, and expertly organize discovery. Jeannette has put in the most volunteer hours in the Public Defender's Office and has completed the most assignments during these challenging times. Jeannette has contributed over 500 hours during the past 14 months to serving the Public Defender. Congratulations, Jeannette. Chaplain William or Bill Trock is being recognized by the Sheriff's Department. Chaplain Bill has served the San Diego County Sheriff's Department since 1998 as the chaplain for the Valley Center substation. He has volunteered for over 22 years, serving well over 1,000 hours. In December 2018, Chaplain Bill was promoted to program director. In this role, Chaplain Bill is responsible for the administration and management of the department-wide chaplain volunteer program. Through his forward-looking leadership, he ensured chaplains were trained and readily available as they provided personal and professional assistance to the law enforcement community. Chaplain Bill has also expanded the role of the chaplain program to not only serve internally, but externally to assist victims of crimes, major injury, employee family death notifications, and provided comfort to those experiencing trauma post-incident. Congratulations, Bill. The University of California Cooperative Extension is recognizing 5 volunteers. I'd like to invite them forward all at this time for a photo. Ann Perry-Uria, during the past 2 years, has served as the Vice President of Volunteer Education. While facing the challenges of COVID-19, she developed innovative efforts to accomplish her goals on a virtual platform. Ann developed and supported the virtual continuing education activities that were made available to members during COVID-19. Linda Stewart's contributions include chairing the Hotline and Speakers Bureau Committee, serving on the new Class Training Curriculum Development Committee, and presenting educational workshops for new class training and the adaptive gardening class at the Braille Institute. Linda is also coordinator of the Public Information Line. Leslie Crawford has served as a member of the board, helping develop and support demonstration and school gardens, and has been extremely active in outreach efforts through public speaking activities, as well as supporting educational community outreach events. She has been extremely active on the Communications Committee and has served as the editor and layout manager for the monthly Master Gardener newsletter, the Garden Clippings, and for the past 8 years publishing more than 80 issues. Michael Harrelson, as a community educator, has participated in community outreach events, has staffed the Horticultural Information Hotline, has been a member of the Speakers Bureau, contributed to several large-scale outreach events such as the Spring Seminar and Fall Plant Sale. He oversaw the development and publication of the first Master Gardener Education adult coloring book and has served on the organization's board of directors for 5 years. And Rob Oswald has participated in many of the educational outreach activities of the program and has also contributed significantly to the administrative workings of the association. His contributions include staffing the community hotline at information booths at large-scale events. Rob supports the school garden program and develops several educational workshops on vegetable gardening and backyard citrus care. Rob has also served on the Master Gardeners Association's board of directors as treasurer for the past 4 years. Congratulations to Ann, Linda, Leslie, Michael, and Rob. Let's give one more round of applause for all of our volunteers today. Thank you all for being here. For those watching on TV or social media, if you are inspired by these individuals and what they have done, the county has lots of volunteer opportunities. Please visit our website at www.sandiegocounty.gov/volunteer to find volunteer opportunities throughout the county. I want to thank County Volunteer Coordinator Kristen Brongan and her team for organizing this event. Thank you to the County Communications Office for their work with this event, and thank you to the county supervisors for supporting volunteerism. Again, thanks to all of you for your outstanding contributions to the residents of this county, and thank you for being here today. We'll now take a short recess before beginning the board's regular meeting at 11 a.m. today. Thank you.
I bet you were a beautiful